This video is a product buyer's guide intended for gift givers and adult collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
And we'd like to send a huge thank you to Cra-Z-Art for sending us this huge PR package for free. So, we are going to be checking out some really cool stuff today. This is Crystal Gem Creations from Cra-Z-Art slash RoseArt.
RoseArt is the parent company, and you've probably seen some RoseArt products in your local stores. They do art supplies and stuff like that. Cra-Z-Art has a bunch of really cool things. You've probably seen them in our previous video when we covered Sweet Sweet. They did Disney
Crystal Surprise,
yes.
The really cute like crystalline minifigures. Their booth at Sweet Sweet in 2024 really stood out. So they had a lot of really cool stuff. And yeah, they were kind enough to reach out to us and share the Crystal Gem Creations. And I was not expecting this luxurious of a package. It's a really nice taste of the collection of basically crystalline flowers that are really, really cute stuff you can kind of assemble. And you know, I feel like it's very in right now, like nerd stuff, collectibles being used as decor and to kind of cozy up your spaces.
Yeah, Max has quite a few like little build your own flowers or botanicals. So yeah, they make really good, clean, you don't have to water them, they don't die on you.
Yes. And we are plant people.
Yes.
That's saying more so than me. But so yeah. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead and break right into this, check some of this stuff out, and see what Crystal Gem Creations are all about.
Alright, so here are the boxes, and look at this beautiful sticker. It's holographic.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. And then it opens up. Look at all the stuff inside.
There is so much stuff in here. So it looks like I can't believe they even gave us like a little stand to prop these little flowers up on. And this looks like a light.
Like a pug light. Yeah.
Yes, and so in total,
we got this Blooming Lotus. Very cute. Look how sparkly the image is.
I'm really excited to see like how these look in person. Yes, yeah. And then we have the blossoming bonsai. Oh, so pretty. It's so cute.
Oh, there's gems and stickers.
Yes,
oh,
and
cute.
It looks like there's little like animals.
Oh,
it looks
so
really adorable. And finally, we have Jewel Succulents. Love succulents. These look adorable.
Oh yeah.
Very colorful.
Oh, they do. Oh, they come with the pots too. It looks like it.
Yeah, super cute. Oh, it's a lot of pieces. Okay, so is that everything? All this
pretty, like
I know they packaged it very cutely. All right, so here are the 3 sets that we have in total, and these are the Crystal Gem Creations. The Sparkling Prism Collection is how this is marked. You can definitely see it's super colorful and, you know, yeah, crystalline, you know, very my aesthetic. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so the mini one, the Blooming Lotus, is $9.97, and the 2 larger boxes, the Succulents and Bonsai, are priced at $19.97. So they're very reasonably priced. So these are really cute. I think these will be very cute for like miniature like photography too.
For sure.
Yeah, not just for, you know, decor. They make really cute decorations for
props and backdrops and stuff. Yes, and they're available now at Walmart. So if you want to check them out online, we will link all that in the description below. The packaging is nice and cute, and you know, of course, shows you some examples. It looks like the lotus is the same on most sides except that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so gives you a little peek of the assembly process.
So I really appreciate it comes with an image of everything included inside, so there's no surprises. You know exactly what you're getting, and there's a lot of like fairly small little pieces too.
It also looks like you can decorate the planters and stuff like that in the base. Yeah, which is, so that's really cool. So
you can make it your own, pretty much.
Customize them a little bit. So we will go ahead and open these and get started with the process. Depending on how much assembly is involved, we're probably gonna have to do some chunk of this off camera. We'll definitely at least highlight and show some portion of the assembly process and kind of what that's like. We
also bought this really cute iridescent vase from Target. All right, so we're gonna open this up. There's a little bit of tape on the top. Ooh, okay, so looks like the first baggies looks like...
The...
Oh, so you don't need a vase at all with this one. Oh, that's really cool.
Is there like a stand or something?
Yeah, the stem curls up into like a little stand.
I love that. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't even notice that.
Okay, so it looks like a few things in here. So first, oh look, there's stickers.
Oh, that's
Wow,
pretty.
they give you quite a few. You can probably use this for other things too.
Oh yeah, super iridescent.
And then yeah, it looks like there's a few baggies. And the instructions are very basic. This looks like a sheet of paper.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This one looks like pretty simple assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, super easy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so it's kind of interesting because everything snaps into place, and the instructions are very simple. But yeah, you do need some like elbow grease to snap them in, but these are really cool because these pieces can be bent and tilted however you want. You just plug them in.
It is kind of cute how the stem is like solid green, and then the leaves and the buds are the crystalline texture. Yeah.
And they give you little stickers. You can like decorate them with like little dewdrops if you want.
I know, that would look so cute.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
So that was pretty simple. Let's do the top lotus piece, which looks a little bit more challenging.
So here is our Blooming Lotus fully assembled.
And we put a bunch of little gems on it. So it looks like little morning dewdrops, make it extra sparkly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, really appreciate that each of the petals are individual pieces that you can kind of adjust if you want. You can make it, extra in bloom or just budding. Love that. And yeah, the stem is really cool. Like it's completely a one piece that curls up and becomes its own little stand.
Stands
really
on
well
its own.
too, yeah.
Yes, very, very nice. I'm a big fan. Yeah, this one's super cute. And I love, obviously the little dewdrops, they're like the little stickers essentially, so I have no idea how adhesive these will continue to be over time, but they look really cute.
And they give you plenty, so you can definitely add as much as you want or as little as you want. You can reapply some of them if you have to. But yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, we love.
So the next two, which is the larger set, I think we're going to do off camera. It looks a little bit more intensive, but these are pretty easy to build. It's just there's a lot of small parts. Everything's packaged in their own individual pouches, so you won't get them mixed up or anything like that. And the instructions are really easy to follow as well.
Yeah, it is really nice. Like we said, on the packaging, they show every individual component that's inside. We'll go ahead and assemble these off camera. We'll maybe show a little montage of bits and pieces of it, and then we'll come back and show you all the assembled final products. So here we have everything fully assembled. So the succulents and the blooming bonsai are also both very pretty. I do have to say the addition of like the little, they look kind of like cats.
Yeah, they're cats.
Are they cats? Yeah, the little like crystal cats with the blossoming bonsai are very cute. I think it's a really nice little added touch.
The succulents come with other creatures as well. There's a frog, and then there is a little bird on the cacti as well. So
Yeah.
you're not just getting floral things, you're getting little creatures as well.
I would say overall the assembly process of these was not as time consuming as I would say other building products are.
On the market, yeah.
But this was definitely nice for something that didn't take quite as long, and also these are really affordable. It's like the fact that the Lotus was $10 pretty much, and the everything else here was $20. They're really cute. I think these would definitely make some great decor. I do think adding the little extra flourishes like the dewdrop rhinestones and stuff like that give them like maximum pop.
Yeah, and also kind of makes it your own, like your own little creation.
Yes.
But the instructions were really simple. It reminds me of IKEA. Everything's really just like visual learning, like you just put things together. And yeah, these were really colorful. I think that's what makes them stand out. They're not something like, you know, if you're like a minimalistic kind of person, this is like color pop.
Yeah. Of course, they're a little bit louder. I will say the texture and aesthetic of the petals and leaves are so nice with that like translucent crystalline effect. It does make me wish that certain aspects complemented that. Like, you know, some of the pots and bases and stuff like that do look slightly flat or a little more one-dimensional in comparison, but of course if you wanted to, you're welcome to customize or paint or whatever those as well. I think my overall favorite of everything here, the bonsai is just so nice because it's just very elaborate, and it's like I love the little kitties, but I think overall the Lotus is my favorite. I really like the Lotus and how it can just stand on its own with like the little curly base. I think it looks great with the little dewdrop touches. And I love like the hot pink like buds and petals and stuff. It's very lovely.
I like the succulents. I think since they're all individual pieces, you can decorate them and rearrange them however you like, so you don't actually have to put them all together in one section. You can just decorate like a bookshelf with them. I think the solid pieces kind of gives your eyes a little bit of a resting point, so not everything is like crystallized.
Contrast.
Yeah, a little contrast. I think it works probably the best with like the succulents, the solid pots in comparison to the crystallized flowers and cacti. I think, yeah, the bonsai is probably where there's a little bit too much of contrast, where like, yeah, the flowers are really pop and the rest of it doesn't really pop. But yeah, these are fun. I mean, we were making them in record time. It was pretty simple. Things snap on pretty easy. Well, not really easy. I mean, you do have to put a bit of pressure on there. Yeah,
some of them need a little bit of force. There was nothing crazy, but you do need to like push some of them in, yeah.
But everything has a connector piece so that you don't accidentally put something in incorrectly. Like the pots, you know, they have little pieces, little grooves that has to connect at the right point in order to connect them. So there's less room of error than, individual tiny little pieces. Everything has like a set connector area.
If you mess up or connect something to the wrong thing, it's really easy to just pop it back off. Yeah, you'd be a little careful with like the mini flowers and stuff like that. They're a bit pointy, so like when you're pushing those in. But other than that, I think this would be pretty fantastic for all ages, pretty much. And like,
definitely. If it's for yourself.
I mean, there's a lot of very small pieces. There's small pieces, but yeah.
I think, if it's for yourself, I definitely, like we were saying, it's great decor. But it's also a really fun activity with a young one as well, if you want to like get them started and kind of like building their own little projects and decorating them. Yeah, but they all come with the same amount of stickers and little rhinestones, so you can definitely use it for other projects as well, or to completely decorate these if you wanted to.
Yeah, and also, in terms of specifically the boxes say these are recommended for ages 8 and up, which I imagine is probably primarily because of the small pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the stickers that they all come with, like the iridescent butterfly and flower ones, I do have to say, I feel like those would be most useful or usable specifically with the bonsai. I think with the Lotus and the succulents, there's not really like very many flat surfaces for you to lay the stickers on comfortably. But I mean, yeah, these are such nice, cute, pretty stickers. Like you could totally just use them for something else. Like if you don't actually end up putting them on your crystal gem creations. Overall, I would definitely recommend these. I think if you want a really cute, eye-catching, affordable, low-maintenance nerd decor, like in place of real plants that you have to take care of, these are lovely. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what they might do with this theme in the future, if they'll go further with the razzle-dazzle and colors, like maybe they'll add a glitter compound.
I mean, this is not their first series, so I think we should go back and take a look at what they had come up with before. And yeah, it's definitely something we're gonna keep an eye out on when we're at Walmart and stuff.
So thank you once again, CraZArt, for sending everything here to us for free. We love them, and definitely let us know your thoughts on the crystal gem creations in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Let us know what you want to see reviewed next, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!